What's up, y'all? I'm Lyle Beniga, and we are here in a very unique situation. And I am here representing Kodachrome, giving an interview to the man, Jayson Wright.
Word.
And I can't tell you how much of an honor this is for me, and how
don't get all mushy
excited Shut up. Can you just let me speak?
Oh, man, exactly.
I'm excited to be able to do this for someone that I admire for so long, and who has lots of wisdom to speak on for many generations before him and even now. So,
I appreciate that, man.
Jayson, my man.
Yes.
I guess my first question is just like, for people, this is for like YouTube and everything, and I guess for people that don't know who you are, can you just give like a little cliff notes,
man,
into how you got started or how you got started teaching?
Right. Well, that's probably my claim to fame, is teaching, first off. But I've been on this road journey dance-wise for so many years, dating back to the early 80s or mid 80s. I don't know, early 80s, late 70s. So yeah, I think basically to sum it all up pretty quick is I'm a lover of good music. I love music. Music is the thing that drives me. And so that's how I started to dance, because, you know, music and dance go hand in hand. Ever since I was a kid, 8, 9, 10, we would do birthday parties and do, you know, the whole kid thing. We'd always have a dance contest, and I just have this plethora of different things that have taken me through this journey. So that's how I started, was just a great lover of music.
You brought to light that definitely resonated to me to this day, and it was like being in the pocket of the beat. Being in the pocket of the beat, and for me, I move so swiftly, so quickly that in my mind I think I'm in that pocket, but I'm not. You brought to light something that I knew it was a problem, but I didn't know the idea of being in the pocket until you said something.
Okay.
Do you find that as an important detail for dancers to have, as far as being in the groove, being in the pocket?
Right. You know what? I think knowing now what I have no regrets. I say knowing now what I wish I would have known then. But if I would have known then what I do know now, people have different backgrounds, different perspectives on where they come from. What I want from my dancers is what I want from my dancers. Somebody else might want this, another person might want that. Depends on who the choreographer is. So I think that the biggest thing with that whole breakdown that you just did, it's all preference of what the choreographer wants, and I wanted you to do it a certain way that you weren't used to. It didn't mean that you couldn't get used to that, but you weren't used to that. And when I presented it to you, it was just something kind of new to you. And I think this goes back also to the beginning of your question. You know, a lot of people don't know me for being a choreographer or a dancer. They know me for more teaching. And that is my job as a choreographer, as a dancer, is to teach and give that to, you know, back to people that are on the come up.
All right, so as far as teaching and teachers are concerned, I feel like there's many people that hold the title of a teacher. What makes a great teacher, though, you know?
Experience. That's the best, that's the one word you can describe for it. What makes a great teacher is experience and knowledge. You kind of have to know their story. A lot of times, I don't know if a lot of people know a lot of people's history. I don't think at this point people really think a lot about people's history with what's going on with dance at the moment. And I think even with jazz or technique, you know, experience is everything too. You don't see jazz or technique teachers, at least I'm not sure that they are, but I wouldn't think that someone with that type of background would just start teaching jazz and contemporary at like a year or two into their whole dance career.
So everyone has their particular style of dance, of course. Everyone has their preference. What is yours? Like, what is something that intrigues you that you can say, oh, that is dope?